Hey J.MAKers, welcome to MAK.STERS by J.MAK. I am your host, Meg Crosby, based in Raleigh, North Carolina, and today we're heading to sunny España with our fabulous friends from Spain Inside. As always, you can catch not only this event, these MAK.STERS series, but more events on where we'll be, road shows, takeovers, LA Miami, Virtuoso Travel Week, all the fun events on our events page at jmak.com. And of course, if you have any questions about Spain Inside or any of our fabulous partners, please feel free to reach out to our team by emailing hi@jmak.com. So without further ado, let's go ahead and travel over to Spain with the team, and you guys feel free to take it away.
Well, we are now, we can start, right?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, thank you. So, hello everyone, thank you so much for joining us to this webinar. My name is Jesus Molina. I'm the CEO of Spain Inside, and she is Susan Rola. She is part of our operational team, and she is travel concierge of Spain Inside too. We are so happy to be here, and thanks for this opportunity. I'm going to share my screen to show you a little presentation about the Spain Inside and make easier my introduction. One second, please. Okay, let's start. So we are Spain Inside. We are a boutique DMC focused on out-of-the-box experiences and high-quality tourist services. We started 13, 14 years ago with the crazy idea of immersing tourists inside of regional festivities in Spain, but in a real way, dressing with regional costumes that you can see on the screen, taking part of the parade with the rest of the locals. At the end, leading some of the most important festivities of Spain, but like a local. I said crazy idea because it didn't work. But because the house attention, we received a call from Leo Papa, product manager at town, and he told me, it's true that your experiences are unique in the world, but I'm sorry, I'm not interested. But maybe you can create something tailored for our guests. Well, nowadays we continue working for town, taking care of some of the out-of-the-box experiences, and we are super of it. Thanks to that, we receive some calls from other travel agents. Are you working for travel? So maybe you can create a tailored itinerary for my clients. The results, well, here we are. We truly love being a boutique company because it let us focus on what matters most: innovation, quality, and personalized attention. Of course, we have different roles within the company, but we collaborate on every project together, working closely with our trusted partners. We are constantly traveling around Spain, looking for the best professionals, having meeting in person with them, knowing their experiences, talking about some points that maybe we need to remove, we need to add, we need to change, um, even creating new experiences around these personalities. Now I'm going to leave you with Susan. She's going to tell you about our services, products, and about how we work.
Hi everyone, I'm Susan and I'm a travel concierge here at Spain Inside, as well as forming part of the operations team. I hope you're all well, and I would like to thank you all for taking the time to connect with us virtually for this webinar. So we are constantly discovering new products and creating new experiences because we love a challenge here at Spain Inside. We work with highly experienced professionals who have worked extensively with VIP clients. They They possess a wide range of tools to effectively manage any visit. They are flexible, caring, and beloved by our clients and by us as well. This image is a good example of the fantastic things we can offer your clients. For example, above left, we have David Montaner, who is an Olympic indoor cycling champion. On one of our trips, we arranged to meet with a supplier in a special cafe, where they served coffee, soft drinks, sandwiches, they fixed bikes, and they sold cycling clothing. While we were there, we spotted a poster of David Montaner on the wall, along with his cycling jerseys, medals, and other memorabilia. Now, this sparked an idea to reach out to David and create an experience centered around the champion. This is just one example of many other athletes and experts that we have the pleasure to work with. Imagine how cool it is that your guide is an Olympic champion, someone who knows the island like the back of their hand, with the ability and experience to adapt the route to the needs of the group. The other person we have on the screen wearing a hat, bottom, is Joan, the grandson of Joan Miró, a renowned Spanish painter. We can organise a visit to the Miró Museum with the artist's grandson. Not only will we learn about the collection, but we'll also learn about his personality directly from a close family member. We also have a similar experience to this at the Chinita Museum with the grandson and even the son of this famous Spanish sculptor. We have hosted exclusive dinners for VIP clients in remarkable locations, such as abbeys, like the one you can see on the screen, as well as Casa Batlló and Casa Vicens, two iconic buildings designed by Gaudí. In just a few days, we will be hosting 6 clients for a dinner in the Sala de las Musas at the Prado Museum, one of the rooms where NATO members have dined. We love discovering our clients' passions, so we can curate personalised experiences tailored to their interests and personal taste, in which they can fully immerse themselves and participate. From hands-on workshops, like sewing with Balenciaga, a luxury fashion designer, some of you may well know, cooking classes with renowned Spanish chefs, and painting sessions to music and dance workshops, the possibilities are endless. We thrive on challenges and delight in surprising our clients with both big and small details. Each of our guides is entrusted with a small budget to add those special finishing touches, whether it's treating them to an ice cream, offering them some tapas, refreshing drinks, or gifting them a souvenir such as a fan, an umbrella, or the ever-popular flamenco dancer fridge magnet. These thoughtful gestures leave a lasting impression, and our clients absolutely love them. On screen, you can see, for example, aprons we made for a cooking class, with the logo we designed for a family who came to Spain to celebrate their son's bar mitzvah. The menus had the logo. We gave them caps with the logo, and they received surprises throughout the trip. Or, for example, this one below on the right. We organised this for a family of 48 people. They had a visit to the Barcelona Aquarium, and when they reached this part where you can see sharks, we hired 2 divers to go down and open a banner specially designed for this family. So it's a little awkward for me to be the one introducing this service, because I'm not the only one of the people who works in the department along with Ramon. But the truth is that the company has a well-developed protocol that helps us anticipate and serve our clients efficiently. When the trip is confirmed to us, we meticulously review every detail from start to finish, making thoughtful adjustments along the way. Always staying in close communication with the travel agent. We take care of restaurant reservations and any other services the client may require, while also coordinating with each provider to ensure all contracted services are in place. A few days before the client arrives in Spain, we'll reach out via WhatsApp or by phone text, depending on their preference. If you like, we can create a WhatsApp group with you included. We'll introduce ourselves and reassure them that we'll be available for anything they may need during their stay. We'll stay on top of every detail, following up with the suppliers before, during, and after each service. We personally call the restaurant to confirm and double check reservations because, trust me, there have been more than a few unpleasant surprises along the way. Our commitment ensures that everything runs smoothly and our clients' experiences are flawless. Every afternoon, we reach out to clients to check in on their day and share the plan for the following day with scheduled timing, contact details for guides, etc. We assure them that we are always available to assist anything they need. Each travel concierge brings their own personal touch. For example, I like to update clients on the weather forecast for the next day. And if they have a day of leisure, for example, I suggest fun activities and places to explore and famous monuments to spot while they are out and about. I want my clients to feel like they have a friend on the other end of the phone, someone who genuinely cares about their well-being and is there to take care of their every need, even during their free time. Our phone line is available 24/7. During business hours, we handle requests such as small schedule adjustments and other planning details. Outside of business hours, we're always ready to assist with any emergencies or urgent needs. And more often than not, even when it's not urgent, we're still on hand to respond and offer support whenever needed. Our intention is to make the client's trip as comfortable as possible. Although we share details of their driver or guide the next day with them every afternoon, we want their only contact to be us, not having to keep calling back and forth. Let's take a look at the process. In less than 24 business hours from the moment we receive your request, we'll respond. If you have enough details from your initial email to create an unforgettable experience for your client, we'll send you a personalised itinerary proposal right away. Unlike other businesses, we love long emails. In fact, we've even built our own bar so we can enjoy a coffee while we read through them. The more information you provide about your client's tastes, preferences, and personalities, the better we can tailor the perfect experience as quick as possible. Between 48 to 72 business hours, we will send you the first itinerary proposal, an advisor copy with a breakdown of prices for you, the agent, and a travel copy with the total cost amount and white label for the client, or even with your logo if you provide it. Once the first proposal is received and any modifications to the tailored itinerary are requested, a commitment fee of €300 is required. But please keep in mind, this is not an extra fee, but a small amount which will be deducted from the final balance. And our preferred partners will benefit from a first modification for free. Once accepted, we check availability with our providers, and once the services are on hold for you, a deposit is required to secure these services. Once the services are secured, our operations department will begin working on restaurant reservations, beach clubs, train tickets, and other general bookings required for the trip, along with making any necessary schedule adjustments. Finally, when your client is in Spain with us, our dedicated concierge team will take care of everything. The travel advisor will be notified of any extra services during the trip so that commissions remain protected. And lastly, to protect our agent network, planning free fee €300 to €500 will apply to agents without referrals. Advisors preferred by J.MAK are not subject to this fee. So, ending on that note, let's move on to some frequently asked questions. Meg, if you wouldn't mind taking it over for me, thank you.
Yeah, so these are maybe guys. Hold on 1 second. I'm getting feedback. Okay, so the team at Spain Inside was thoughtful enough because they came up with some answers to some frequently asked questions that we get from advisors. And so we wanted to touch on these a little bit too. And the first one is a big one. And that question is, do you require to book the hotels through Spain Inside, or is it possible for the travel advisors to book hotels on their own and you guys do some of the services? And I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself if you can. I've just muted you to answer the question. Jesus, can you guys unmute yourself? See down at the bottom, the audio, you can click on that. There you go.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Good.
Let me start again.
Right. Okay. So, to answer your question, no, it's a service where we don't have the ability to add extra value, really. All the travel agents we partner with are members of renowned consortia like Virtuoso and Signature, along with others similar to these. And they prefer to leverage the benefits and resources these networks offer. We completely understand this and leave that part of the business in your hands. Of course, we will share our preferences with you. If your client has any issues with their hotel, we will more than gladly help to resolve those issues.
Okay, perfect. There we go. Yep. So do you offer breakdown prices?
Yes, we understand that travel agents and DMCs are really part of the same team, and we aim to make your work as easy as possible.
Great. And do you have a minimum days for a booking?
No, but we're not the best fit for organising a single experience. I mean, we're a boutique company with limited availability, specialising in providing a highly personalised service to just a few families at a time. And to uphold our quality standards, we have a minimum requirement of 3 days for our travel concierge services. This ensures the level of care and attention our clients expect, but it also means we may not be as competitive for one-off bookings.
Fair enough. Do you offer net prices when required?
Yes. If you don't mention the commission, our first itinerary will always include a 12% commission. We do this to protect you. Last year, we had 2 or 3 agents that contact us saying, "Oh my God, I sent the client the itinerary with net prices." And of course, we shared our commission with the agent, but obviously it's not ideal.
And then do you impose a fee for credit card payments?
No, even though American Express has increased the fees, we will continue to cover the cost of credit card payments ourselves this year.
Amazing. And is commission protected on services during trip?
Yes, the only services that do not include a commission and do not generate any benefit for staying inside are if the client requests a ticket to visit a monument on their own, restaurant reservations, football matches, theatre tickets, etc. All other services, experiences, transfers, and guided tours requested by the client during their trip will include a commission.
And finally, when can a travel advisor expect to receive the commission payment?
Once the client has completed their trip, we'll send an email informing you that our services have concluded and that your client has arrived at the airport or train station. We will then request an invoice for the commission amount, which will be paid within the next 7 days.
Fantastic.
Okay, let's just stop sharing the screen.
Perfect. Anyone else on the call that want to ask any other questions for the team while we have them? Feel free to put them in the chat box or the Q&A. Of course, I've put the J.MAK @ email address for the team in the chat box as well. So that's another way to reach out to them. Or you can always email hi@jmak.com. Looks like you guys knocked it out of the park. We have one question. Oh, that's not even a question. That's a statement. The best DMC in Spain. Thank you so much for that. Very sweet. Stacy has a quick question about how much lead time do you need for a FIT, let's say?
Lead time.
Lead time.
Could you explain what that means? Lead time.
Yeah, so some travel advisor clients have seen kind of last minute bookings, if you will. So say in peak season in Spain, what's the preferred amount of lead time to ensure that they get the best transfers, the best restaurants, the best, tours and everything like that? About how far in advance?
Más possible, please.
As much as possible.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Usually peak time because obviously tough. So it's very difficult and short notice to get the best, obviously the best services, which is what we want to offer our clients.
Yes, 4 6 months is a good plan for us.
Yes, yeah.
Very plan, yes.
How long did you say, Jesus?
¿Cuánto tiempo has dicho?
4 6 months in
Up
advance,
to 6 months.
4 to 6
but we love
months.
time, Don't worry about the time.
I know you guys can make it happen, but yes. Okay. So definitely a few months in advance is always preferred. But you guys, I've seen even coming through the JMAK at email address, things with like a 30-day out already looking for hotels and things like that. So they are miracle workers, but of course, as much lead time is preferred. Does anyone else have any questions for the group? The team will follow up too with their presentation. Obviously, bespoke itineraries is what they excel in. We've seen so much great feedback from travel advisors already working with the team. They're super responsive, which is our forte as well. So it's just been a great fit thus far, having Spain Inside join the J.MAK crew. So please feel free to reach out to them and provide some more information, maybe some sample itineraries or something like that can be easily shared, but we'll make sure that they follow up with you guys on an individual basis as well. So thank you both so much for your time today. I know it's a little bit later over there, so really appreciate you meeting with us. And we'll be in touch, okay?